it's not like I'm really picky when it comes to pick my favorite top 10s out of everything, but this person, this gal here, is obsessed with power bottoms, okay? Like, power bottoms are my life. So in this video, I'm going to do a top 10 of my favorite power bottoms in the BL manhwas I read. So stay with me and see if you really agree with me. Hola, I'm Cosplay, your yaoi guide. I'm so happy that you're here today, and today we are going to do a top 10 of my favorite BL manhwa power bottoms. So let's do it. First, you have to consider that I have two rules when it comes to choosing power bottoms or liking a power bottom. That person, that bottom, must have two qualities, two traits that are really important to me. First, can you just close your eyes on the fact that they are a bottom and imagine them as a top? If you can imagine a bottom as a powerful top, like as a dominant top, you got yourself a true power bottom. Okay, so that's one of my criteria. That's one of my standards for power bottoms. They have the potential to be tops. That's number one. And don't come to me and tell me that, oh, every bottom in BL manhwas can be imagined as top. Let me remind you of some bottoms that are too cute and too soft that you cannot ever imagine them as a top. Remember Euihyun from Painter of the Night? Just imagine this fluffy, cute, adorable little cookie as a top, topping Lord Songo. Or imagine Kim Dan trying to top Jaehyun. So, no. Actually, most of or majority of bottoms in BL manhwas cannot be power bottoms, cannot be considered or imagined as a potential top. That's what makes power bottoms so special. My second rule is that character must be able to live an independent life from the top. Like, can this character, this bottom, exist without the top? Like, is he independent enough? If the answer is yes, then we have a complete and amazing power bottom. If no, so not really a power bottom to me. Like, the level of independence the character must have defines if he is a true power bottom. Now that I explained my two rules, let's start with number 10. And I free this space here so I can put the pictures of the power bottoms I'm going to talk about. So, number 10, I choose Teo from the BL manhwa by Bobot, Smyrna and Capri. If you remember this amazing, gorgeous dark chocolate, if you read Smyrna and Capri, it's an amazing BL manhwa. It's Boat. What do you expect? Like, of course, it's a masterpiece, but it's Omegaverse. Like, it's an Omegaverse. It has fantasy and magic. It has a green flag couple. Like, the story is amazing. Read this. Read Smyrna and Capri if you haven't. But Teo, if I remember correctly, Teo is a knight, like a royal knight. He's so charismatic and very independent at first, but if you read Smyrna and Capri, I'm not going to spoil anything, but he becomes more vulnerable and emotional because he has an amazing supportive top. But Teo himself is a very, very powerful person, not only a powerful bottom. He is a very independent person. He knows his place, he protects. He's a perfect power bottom to me, and I really, really like this character. Like, Teo is one of my favorite power bottoms. We have many power bottoms, so if a name is in my top 10, he must be an amazing power bottom. Moving on to number 9. Okay, not all power bottoms should be feisty and just kicking and punching and fighting. Like, Teo was a knight, and like all through the BL manhwa Smyrna and Capri, he fought a lot. He fought with enemies, he protected his lover. But number 9, he is not a fighter. He is more like a nonchalant, independent lover. And I really like that. I choose Euihyun from the BL manhwa Flashlight. Like, he is fierce, but he is not physical. Like, he doesn't get into fight, but he has a very intelligent mind. He knows how to talk himself out of everything, and he is very carefree and nonchalant. Like, he is emotional, but also he is independent. What makes Eugene so powerful is his ability to detach himself. Like, he is nonchalant, he is reckless, but I really like it when a character is emotional, like Eugene. Like, Eugene is really emotional, but also he is able to detach himself from a situation, from his lover. You know, it's a true power. Like, for me, even in real life, people who can detach easily, especially emotionally and mentally, they seem really powerful to me. And Eugene, this gorgeous man here, he does this. He has this really carefree attitude, and I think it makes him a true power bottom. Now we have number 8. Okay, when speaking about this BL1 character, this power bottom, I think I'm speaking about 2%, like 2 men. If you read Red Thread Quest, you understand. Like, my number 8 is Kihon from the BL Manhwa Red Thread Quest, and those who read it understand what I say. It's 2 boys, 2%, because I'm not going to spoil anything, but we have 2 timelines of Kihon, so not spoiling. But now you're intrigued to read Red Thread Quest. I really suggest this BL Manhwa. But Kihon is so kind and bright and giggly and chuckling and happy, but also we all saw what Kihon is capable of. Okay, like, I love these kind of characters who always laugh and smile, and they are like sunshine, but when they are angry or they are protective, they become monsters. Like, I don't know how to explain this without spoiling the BL Manhwa, but Kihon is a fighter behind that sunshine and energetic and extroverted character, but he's a fighter. Like, he can take care of himself and his lover perfectly. Like, the first time I was reading Red Thread Quest, I truly believed Kihon was the top. I was really surprised when Euihyun became the top, but you know, Kihon is my number 8. Now, number 7. I choose the character Taekjoo from the BL Manhwa Codename Anastasia for number 7. Because, of course, Taekjoo, I think he was a spy, like a Korean spy in Russia. He can fight, he can choose weapons and use them perfectly. He is really intelligent. I love characters who are intelligent enough to always try to find their ways out. Okay, like, even if Taekjoo is trapped under Genia's claws, he's always thinking how to get rid of him. I love him. Like, I don't believe Taekjoo really likes Genia, so it's really, really powerful how he does everything to get rid of Genia. I think it's what makes Taekjoo a power pop. For number 6, again, I'm considering that like a bottom or even a character must not always know how to fight or how to just throw punches and just try to kill another person. No, sometimes the quiet independence and being nonchalant says everything. And for number 6, I will choose Moonshin or Shinmoon from the BL Manhwa Shotline. Again, I don't know, I think I will call him Shin, so I will not mispronounce his name. Shin is, again, he is that kind of quiet, introverted confidence. Like, first of all, he's a very well-mannered character. I really like that about him. But he is, again, reckless. Like, Shin gives me the vibes of a cat. You know, cats might not always fight or scratch your eyes out, but they are charismatic because they can always leave you and go out there and live independently. That's what Shin makes me feel. Like, I think he can just leave Jake one day and just go and live his life. I think he did it once, I don't know. But he's like that. He has this kind of, I don't say he has a good life, but he is internally independent. And I really like that about the character. And of course, look at him. Don't you think he can top Jake? Like he can be a true top himself. Okay, now we are getting really close to the top 5, and number 5 is a power bottom who kicks, who punches, who yells, who bites, and who is also very independent emotionally and mentally, but is also being spoiled by the top. But he does everything, and maybe you guessed him right. It's I don't know how to pronounce his name, Yoonhee or Euihyun from the BL Manhwa Low Tide in Twilight. Like, he has everything. He physically fights, he emotionally detached, but also he is very kind and considerate. I love the balance this character has, but throughout the BL Manhwa Low Tide and Twilight, Yoon is beating the hell out of Taekjoo, and I really love that. Like in those panels when Yoon is angry, furious about something, he has a top energy. Like, he is gorgeous, he is charismatic, but he can easily top someone when he's angry. And I love how he's always kicking and punching Taekjoo. He's a perfect power bottom in my opinion. So, number 4, I had to put 2 names in it because I think both of the characters I'm going to mention now deserve to be in this place, to be number 4. The first one, like out of 2, maybe I should name both of them and then explain them separately. Leewon from the BL Manhwa Roses and Champagne, and I don't remember this name, and I cannot really remember the name of this power bottom. Yo? What's his name? Yo or something, from the BL Manhwa Our Sunny Days. So I choose these 2 gorgeous power bottoms for number 4. Okay, first Leewon. What can I say about Leewon? What can I say about our Miss Korea? Okay, like he is so, first of all, he's so smart. I think he might have the highest IQ among all of these top 10, among all of these 10 BL Manhwa power bottoms I chose, because he is really smart and he has this kind of confidence in himself. He always knows what to do. I mean, who in this world can punch Caesar in his face? Like, who can handle Caesar? Like, Leewon must be a monster himself. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I mean, he must be really powerful, both mentally and physically, to deal with Caesar, because Caesar is a real monster in a bad way. So, Leewon, I love you. Like, you are my inspiration for life. Like, the level of patience and intelligence and power you have. I love you. The next one, again in number 4, if you remember, was this one. I think his name was Yo. I don't remember. He was an army man. Okay? First, he is not aggressive. He is not like nonchalant. He is not rude. He is the nicest man you ever met. Like, we got this notion, this idea that a power bottom must at least be aggressive or always fight or at least yells at the top. No, like this character, like this power bottom, he is always smiling, he is polite, he is calm, he is collected. You know, I don't think he even yelled once in the whole BL Manhwa. He is introverted, he is really, really soft and gentle, but he's a power bottom because he is so independent. He has this inner power. Like, he can deal with everything, he can take care of everything without even raising his voice or feeling the need to throw punches or anything. And it's amazing for any characters. He is a real and true power bottom to me. Number 3 is one of the most gorgeous and sexy power bottoms I ever read in a BL Manhwa about. It's Sewon from the BL Manhwa, the Pizza Delivery Man and the Golden Palace. Okay? Like, he is doing everything. He is the boss, you know? Like, he is the businessman, he is the calm one, he takes care of everything, he is logical. And look at him. Don't you think he can be the top? And I think he was a top, because in one panel, I put it here, he says that it's really hard to be a bottom now. So it means that he was a top before this, so he has a big dick energy and the energy of a true top. But somehow, ironically, he's a bottom. Like Seon is always the one who takes care of every situation. He is the mastermind behind everything and he has this kind of control over everything. I really like that. Like, he is so mature despite his really harsh past. I think it's a great point to put him in top 3, to be number 3 in my list. But he is a fascinating character to me. Not only a fascinating power bottom, but also a fascinating man and character. Number 2, I don't remember his name because throughout this BL Manhwa, You Are So Lovely, everyone calls him director, boss, chief. So I don't remember his name. But this man, the charisma this man has, and I think he is like one of the older characters. If you remember, like throughout this list, this top 10, most of them are, I think, between 20 or 30, but this one is above 30, so age gap, everyone. But he is amazing. Like, he has father vibes, like daddy vibes. He has a soft dominance above everything else, but not controlling. He always stays back, but he is a great aggressive fighter too. And he is always quiet with a layer of dangerous confidence. Like, you know he can beat the hell out of you. And I love him because he is so emotionally stoic. Like, I know, we all know that he has deep feelings and he's really protective. He's a daddy. Like, he's a daddy, what do we expect? But he's so stoic and like strict, but also a gentleman, but also can just grab a knife and just kill 30 men at once. Like, he's everything. So yes, he must definitely be the number 2 of this list. Guys, I'm sure all of you by now guessed who is going to be number 1. I believe in you guys, and you know what name is going to come up now. Of course, the number 1 is going to be Jin Kyung-woo from the BL Manhwa Under the Green Light. Like, he is everything. Like, all the characters I mentioned in this top 10, Jin has it all. Like, he is intelligent, he is detached, he is emotionally mature, he is rich, he is a gangster, he is calm and collected, he can be furious and murder people, but also a true gentleman. He's complicated, he's interesting, he's like, Jin is a dream come true when it comes to power bottoms. And also, he was a top at the beginning. Yes, like, you cannot just say, okay, Jin can be a top. He was a top in this BL Manhwa once. Whew. Like, I can talk about Jin whole day. Like, I can spend nights and days talking about how much I appreciate and like and adore Jin, because he is the definition of the character I'm trying to be myself. Like, he is really calm, very gentle, but at the same time fierce. He is independent. Like, tell me, you think Jin cannot live without Matthew? Matthew is obsessed with Jin in the most unhealthy and absurd way. But Jin can live without Matthew and actually live a very good life without him because he's independent. Maybe it's just how I feel, but not only Jin, but also the number 2, like the boss, I still don't remember his name. I don't feel deep emotional mutual connection with the top, you know? Like, both of their tops are really obsessive, especially Jin. Like, Matthew is really obsessive. I feel like Jin feels bad for Matthew and he is doing Matthew a favor but being with him, you know? Like, it's more like it for me. I don't think like Jin is, oh my god, Matthew is the only one for me, I love this boy. You know, he's like, he's that little boy I once made a promise to, and he's like that, and I feel responsible. Like, Jin feels responsible for Matthew. He's more like responsible, even pity. Like, he's pitying Matthew for everything. So it's just how I feel. It's my opinion. Because Under the Green Light is literally my favorite BL manhwa, and I read it above 20 times. So that's how I feel, okay? And again, it's worth mentioning twice. Jin was a top at the beginning panels of Under the Green Light. So it was for today's video. Thank you for watching so far. Don't forget to leave your own opinions. Maybe there were some power bottoms that I left out of this list. Bring them in the comment section. I would love to read your opinions. And don't forget to subscribe Cosplay's channel, like this video if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.